Hey guys, it's Isaiah with Symphony Landscaping here. Just taking a minute to walk you guys through the Oak Church project. So this is one we wrapped up last week or the week before, and just kind of coming back here to just do a walkthrough, show you guys the whole project in completion, and talk about the few various elements that we put into it. So starting off here, you can see that we did some Douglas fir nuggets under the existing kind of trees and shrubs, and previously there's kind of an old rock wall, which you'll see in the before photos, and then kind of some dying grass because of the shade. So we ripped all of that out. We changed the grading because it used to be quite a slope from that side of the yard over to here. So we raised this up a little bit. We had to put a little bit of a backing on this existing deck, as you can see there, to hold the crush. And then we put in a stacked stone wall along the back just to kind of delineate between the turf and the trees. And then we installed our turf. So this is a Rymar Tropical 40 turf. It's probably one of the most popular turfs we install. People love it because of the coloration and the price point. This has just gone through a bit of a wind and rainstorm, so you can see some of the organic matter on the grass. But that's kind of the extent of your maintenance, would be brushing the turf off or using a leaf blower to get some of the organic matter. So a lot different from constantly mowing the lawn like you're used to. Another reason we went with this is just zero maintenance other than spring and fall cleanup. If we go through here, you'll see in the previous photos or videos we did of the project, there was a massive spruce tree that was in here. And so that forced the homeowner to have their shed kind of at an awkward spot, which kind of constricted access to the side yard. So we removed the tree, and then we put in this 8x14 patio. This is a dimensions 12 patio with a charcoal border stone, also dimensions. And then that also allowed them to have a kind of an area outside of the shed to store, in this case, their barbecue or whatever else they wanted. If you come through here, you actually see, funnily enough, we did this Tropical 40 turf on this section of the yard in 2023. So this is a returning client. We did kind of their side yard and front in 23, and then we moved into the back and did their backyard in 2024. Another good element here that I'll just point out is the aluminum edging on this bed. So pretty much invisible, and that's the reason we use aluminum on a lot of our projects, is it creates just a hairline delineation between your garden bed and your turf or your sod if you choose to do that. But it really does prevent a kind of impermeable barrier for weeds and things like that. So really awesome product that's becoming more and more popular that we utilized in this application for this project. Couple of the shrubs we added, a lot of this stuff was originally here, and the homeowner kind of wanted to keep those flowers and shrubs because they really love the aesthetic, but they did want to add some color in. So we put in some daylilies, as well as, I want to say brown-eyed Susan, but I don't remember the exact name of those plants, but essentially some kind of late blooming perennials to kind of add some color later in the season. A lot of the plants that we grow in Calgary kind of do all their blooming and flowering during kind of May and June, and that leaves you in August and July without having any kind of color in the garden. So adding in some stuff that blooms later season is always a great addition to any garden.